women don't self-identify as broke.
Hello?
No. Let's just start right there.
Let's start there.
I didn't want to say it because I'm telling you why. Subconsciously.
Yo, is it me or is this nigga's hairline close as fuck together? His lineup starts right here at the... Am I tripping?
Right there.
Let's start there.
I didn't want to say it because I'm telling you why. Subconsciously.
Bro, look at this shit. I don't even want to roast bro because he's about to make a fire point, I'm certain. But why are we not paying attention to this? Zoom in. Don't look at me. Zoom in. Look at it.
Because I'm telling you why. Subconsciously, women don't identify themselves as being broke. They're saying
that's not what it is.
Yes, it is.
That's true.
You can't afford to take yourself.
I know I'm not the only person that knows that only women are able to have the audacity to fix their mouth to say something dumb like this. Hey, can you send me $200? Like, I'm a little bit short on rent this month. And you tell them, I don't have $200 for you. And then they call you broke.
Right.
You're about to get evicted. I will never forget, I was talking to this girl. She was like, Goody, I just paid my rent and I don't have enough money to get my nails done. Can you send me $80? I told her, I don't have $80 for you. She said, wow, you don't have $80? Like,
I've had that happen way too many times. It'll be like, it's mainly baddies that do it, right? You'll hit him up or whatever. Y'all having a smooth conversation. She's responding back fast. Next thing you know, hey, I got a flat tire and I'm over here at the tire shop. My mom said that she was gonna send me $60 so I could get, a used tire, but it doesn't seem like she'll be able to send it. Do you think that you can help me out with that, please? I was infuriated. You're terrible. You're actually terrible.
We are in our soft guy era now. Please, let's stay away from these broke women this year. God.
Drizzle, right? We're living in the last days.
I want to talk more about this 4B movement. For those that don't know,
Yet again, with a guy that totally has no idea what the hell he's talking about. And goodness knows, little man, that none of us would want you anyway. Because...
Who wants you? You're terrible.
Duh.
fortunately, I'm already off the market. I actually have a companion that actually has logic and reasoning, which means this movement doesn't affect me whatsoever. One could say that's the issue. If men and women like us still exist, wouldn't you say this poses a bit of a threat to your plan? How are you going to neutralize that threat?
The 4B movement has end goals. It has the end goals of ending the patriarchy. That means you, little man.
You sure do talk a tough game for somebody with their stitches and duets off. Newsflash, lady, I have no power over you. And neither do most of the men in this country. The most power I have over you is probably strength. And even that's a toss-up. I bet you could probably take me. Damn. But what exactly is your threshold for power when it comes to being on top of a society? Is it positions of power? Is it economic wealth? Is it influence? By your framework, you'd have to say that at one point, the homeless man on 4th Avenue had more power than Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Hillary Clinton, and Oprah Winfrey all combined simply because he was a man. And we all know that's nonsense. There are men and women at the top. And some of those men and women are playing you like a fiddle.
Being in charge and finally having
our own
autonomy, our own choices, our own needs met on our terms.
You said the goal is to be in charge and to be able to make choices on your own terms. Now, what's the threshold for this? Should the people in power be only women, mostly women? And are you expecting that minute amount of men in power that you're referring to just step aside and agree to those terms? And when the big bad men say no, who are you going to look to enforce those terms?
Not because
More
you
men.
as a law person decide what I can do with my body.
So let's just assume she's referring to Roe v. Wade, for example, which would be funny because one of the justices that actually ruled on overturning it was a woman. You would think this would mean you should separate yourself from women as well. But as we know, this movement only highlights men, no matter their opinions, which continues to leave me questioning how this movement makes sense in the West, when we know that there are men advocating for your choices and women who are against them. Sounds like you should be separating yourself from people of all genders who just don't share your opinions.
I wish one of my kids would tell me I'm not a great-ass father. I only got one question for him, period. If I'm not a great father, nigga, who are you comparing me to?
Ooh.
This mythological black man you think gonna make the sacrifices I did and all this for you like I did.
What?
Take you to all these activities, go to your basketball game, be there for 3 hours, and your ass don't even get in the game. Me and you sitting on the bench. You could have FaceTime me this bullshit. Sitting over there like you assistant coach and shit.
Oh, nah, you ain't got to fry him.
You ain't a good ass child. Almost lost my job fucking with your ass. Fuck these kids. These ain't jokes.